What's up, guys? It's Missy. I am back with another SimCity Buildit video, and today we are going to do a Season 12 Pass overview. I had already leaked the Season 12 Pass last time when Season 11 came out. If you were unable to check that out, be sure to check that out. If you click on my channel, you'll see a section there that says playlists, and you click on most important playlist. Scroll to the bottom of there and you will see one that says Season 12 leaked. I actually go through the Season 12 pass and I place the buildings out on the map and I show you guys what they look like up close and personal, and you guys can see if it's something that you're interested in or if it's something that you maybe want to pass on instead. But either way, you'll be able to kind of get a good look. And also, one of the buildings has a Create City events, and you'll actually be able to see the parade in that video as well. I also have a video that is posted on our Facebook page along with my actual channel, and that is where I go through a lot of the older Contest to Mayor's buildings, and I show you guys kind of where SimCity started from at Season 1 and then where we're at today, and it kind of gives you an idea of, you know, how awesome the buildings used to be as opposed to the way that they are now. Now, maybe if enough people complain to SimCity and start, sending in complaint forms and stuff that we want better buildings, then maybe someday they'll get a clue and they'll be like, hey, maybe we should give them some good content. Maybe we should bring back some of these buildings, not necessarily Contest to Mayor's buildings, but some of these limited time buildings that were really cool and trees like that. So be sure to check that video out as well. I believe that one is called Previous Com Buildings. I think it's Season 1 Com Buildings or something. I'm going to relabel it so that it's easier to find, and I'll be sure to put it in the most important video playlist. So be sure to check that out, like I said. All right, so let's get this show on the road. First thing is, if you have not already, hit that subscribe button. I know we say this all the time. You're probably sick of hearing it, but when half of your people that are watching you aren't subscribed, it's a good way that you can give back to the person that's giving you content and doing you a favor by the knowledge that they're giving you, and it's totally free. So just hit the subscribe button. It takes 2 seconds. Hit that like button on any of the videos that you watch that you like, because it's super helpful. It kind of bumps your videos up to the top of the list, and honestly, the channel is growing. We're only like 50 subs away from 1,000, and it's only been like 8 months. So that'll be awesome once we hit 1,000 subs. And yeah, so let's get this Season 12 pass going here. All right, so for those of you who don't know, the quick little tip, not that it's super important, but just something cool to know, is when you have the season pass and you do not pay for the gold pass, the icon will be silver. Okay, this goes for anybody that you're looking at as well. If you were to click on their name here and click the contest here, you'll see that it is silver because they have not purchased the gold pass. So that's just a little tip there. All right, so what do we have going on here? Well, right now we've got the typical coins that you would normally see. We've got this building here, oil paper umbrella shop. It is only a 25% pop boost, nothing fancy. This is going to be more of your Chinese style dragon stuff going on in this pass. I'm not a big fan of it, to be honest with you. I do like one of the buildings at the end, but we'll get to that. Okay, this next building here is, again, pretty tiny. It's just a little Chinese shop looking thing. I think a lot of these buildings, when I get them, they'll probably go on the cactus map. This here is one of your deeds. Now, what I'm going to tell you guys here is anything that you guys are not wanting to bank in on, keep in your pass. Do not collect it, okay? You can utilize this pass. First off, you can utilize it towards the Contest of Mayors. Don't collect on the coins unless you're in a low-level league and you're doing the coins task. Keep the the cash uncollected if you're somebody who has problems with accidental purchases. The deeds, keep those uncollected until you're ready to actually use them. Now, this is because when you collect the deeds, you are unable to actually use items. So let's say that you had the dozer items and you wanted to use them instead of the deed. Once you collect the deed, you're unable to do that. You don't get to pick. They force you to use the deed first. So keep that in mind. Try to use your deeds only for spaces that cost a lot of land. Okay, moving on. If you are a lower level player and you do not have the Neo Simoleons unlocked, do not collect this until you're ready for either the Neo Simoleons. And if you have that task unlocked, then save it for that assignment. But more importantly, the dozer. Okay, this is like a backup storage facility. Think of it like that. You do not have to collect this for X amount of days, right? And then even then, anything that you do not collect from this pass will be automatically added to your inventory at the end of the pass. So you don't have to worry about losing out on it, okay? So that's also a really good tip here, is to utilize this for backup storage. You do not need to collect these right now. It's just going to take up 9 space in your inventory that you could be utilizing for something else, right? So don't do that. Okay, so moving on. You definitely want to collect the temporary storage right away. This is only good for the purpose of the duration of the pass, and then it's over. And you'll be able to see that. Most of you are pretty familiar with that. The platinum keys, those usually you shouldn't have a problem doing accidental purchases on those, and there is no task right now for them, so you can go ahead and collect them right away, or you can leave them sit. It really doesn't matter. The regional piggy bank, if you're somebody who has regionals unlocked and you have that task, I recommend leaving this open to collect for the task. What I usually do is I go to the map in which I have the assignment for, and then I click collect. Now, it's not a guarantee that you're going to actually get that, for that map, but it's worth a shot, right? Okay. Now you've got war simoleons. You can leave these or you can collect them. It doesn't have anything to do with the contest, so that doesn't really matter. Now we've got this building here, the Mellow Winery. It looks to be pretty tiny, typical, just basic stuff. It's a 40% pop boost. And, a lot of these, you guys, the pop boosts you're going to want to do for whatever you need to unlock in the game. Or if you're somebody who cares about population, that's fine. But population is not something that is super important in this game. It's important for features that you need to unlock, but it's not something that you need to be predominantly focused on, as it doesn't really provide any actual benefit after you unlock things in the game. Sure, your taxes go up a little bit, but nothing in comparison to the amount of money you're going to spend on services and coverage, and then if you're still upgrading your roads, road upgrades. And be sure, if you are upgrading your roads, you do not need to do that. And, if you use the trick that I have on my channel, you can never upgrade your roads again and not drop your happiness. Road upgrades are a huge waste of money. Don't do it. Okay? Make sure you look up how to never upgrade your roads again on my channel. All right, next thing. These walls. I have actually been kind of excited about these because I'm redesigning my cactus map, and these walls will go nicely over there. So I'm kind of excited about that. These will probably be around the price range of the other walls, the 12 keys and things like that. I haven't actually checked out the menu just yet, but I'm going to, we'll check that out here in a little bit. So yeah, you're going to get some of these walls, and then you get 4 silver tokens. Now, I recommend not collecting your tokens until you are ready to use them, unless you're somebody who doesn't have epic projects available on your map anyways. Because you can only collect a total of 35 tokens on your map, it allows for you to continue collecting the ones on your building. Meaning, you can have more than 35 tokens, right? But it's if you get them from rewards. If you're actually collecting them from the top of your building, you can only do 35. Then you have to use them. But if I collect, let's say, 10 from the pass and I already had 35, it'll give me 45 tokens. But I won't be able to collect them off the top of my houses until I fall below 35. So just keep that in mind. All right, moving on. these Wonka ticket things, golden tickets. These golden tickets, for those of you who are unaware, they're very valuable, okay? What they are is at the end of the contest, at the end of each round, which you should only be using your golden tickets in Mega anyways, but at the end of the round, you will be given the opportunity to secure your placement. So what this does is, in Mega, you have a total of 60 tasks. Now, once you've completed all 60 tasks, it'll say, you're out of assignments. Would you like to add an assignment for the cost of 1 golden ticket? And what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to do a total of 15 tickets. Okay, now most people in Mega use all 15 tickets every single round. So prepare to have to do that once you hit Mega. So do not use these in the lower leagues. Now, if you can get away with winning the contest and finishing the pass on time without having to use your tickets, great. You know, try to use them very sparingly. They are very valuable. You honestly don't, it doesn't matter if you collect them right when you unlock them or not, because they have no benefit to your assignments in that sense. Okay, so you can collect them, not collect them, it doesn't matter. Either way, use them sparingly and just secure your placement. Okay, moving on. This is a mountain deed at the top in the blue section here. The mountain deeds, again, it's the same as the land. If you don't want to have to use the deed and you want to be able to use the pieces, then make sure that you don't collect the deed. Now, here's the thing. I try to save the deeds for the expensive parts. Now, let's say that you have your capital map is all done, okay? Collect your deeds, because when you get to the regionals, you're going to want to have those saved up. I remember when I unlocked regionals, I had like 8 deeds or something saved up. So that was really nice. You don't have a whole lot of mountain on a lot of the regional maps, but the Frosty map, you have quite a bit to unlock. Okay? The 2 towers here, these are, you know, kind of the end pieces to the wall. So these, my guess is these are going to be priced around 50 cash, 100 cash, or maybe platinum keys. We'll have to check that out. But either way, they go with the wall pieces, as you guys are familiar with the other walls. All right, this is a beach deed. Same thing applies. I don't need to go through that whole speech again. Okay, 60% off. This 60% off is for the $4.99 package. It makes it, I believe, $1.99 if I remember right. It's a great deal. You know, don't collect it till you're ready kind of thing. You also get the 5 of each VU. Again, do not collect it till you're ready. When you collect the 60% off, it'll start a timer and it'll say, you know, you have X amount of time to purchase the $4.99 bundle for $1.99. And then it'll add 5 of each VU to your inventory. The next one is some war cards for the comic hand. It's pretty much trash, but it's good for people who are just entering into Mega and just want to get a 3K task done pretty quickly. Try to save any war cards that you guys obtain. This is the purpose in launching as many war attacks as you can. Save as many of those war boosters, war simoleons. Use your war coins for jackpots. Save those war cards, because when you get to Mega, you're going to want to be able to do those 3K tasks like, boom, done. You know, it's a really easy task, and it would suck not to be able to do it simply because you don't have the cards for it. So definitely start launching as much war attacks as you can so that you can collect on that VU pass. Okay, even if you're just a contest of Mayor's player is what I'm saying. In the lower leagues, if you're in a club that does war, launch as much as you can and try to only unlock like 1 or 2 cards that's high points. That way you can unlock the pass quickly, but that way you have a stack of resources when you hit Mega. You'll have boosters, you'll have jackpots, you'll have energy pumps, you'll have simoleons, and you can work your way up the leaderboard, because you're going to have to participate in war if you want to be successful in the contest. Okay, moving on. We've got 2 wall pieces here. Again, you know, that's great because you don't have to pay for them. I would save this particular tier for a keys task. Remember, only to do the keys task if 1, you're in a lower league, or if you're in Mega, do them if they're 2K or higher. Okay? That way you get the points value off your list and you can clear that opening up. Now, next thing here is the storage. This is always great. Storage is always something that is in very high demand. But again, remember, do not collect it until you're ready to actually cash in on it. That way it doesn't take up unnecessary space. Now, here we have another building here, 45% pop boost. It looks to be pretty tiny, and honestly, nothing really spectacular that I think so far. This here, again, nothing spectacular. Kind of looks the same as everything else. And now we have another temp storage, so you can go ahead and collect that right away. Here we have the 7 golden tokens. If we already discussed this, you know, if you have ones that you need to collect, just leave those sit. This is a silver chest. You can leave this if you get a task for keys. You can try to open it. You may get keys out of it. I had a really weird instance where I got tokens out of my legendary chest on the group rewards. I'd never had tokens out of that, and then I had keys come out of this. It's just crazy. But anyways, Neo-Simoleons, again, you may want to save this if you do have that task. The mountain, you can go ahead and collect this if you're somebody who doesn't do the mountain task. You know, maybe you have your mountain maxed out. Collect it, sell it. It's a nice chunk of change, actually. You know, you get a nice stack of change for this particular thing here. These are one of each war item, so you can collect this when you're ready to actually maybe use the war items, and then you get some more walls here. We've already discussed the platinum keys. Again, some more dozer. Don't collect those yet. Now you get 60 of the Mellow Bellow. This is not bad. This is a pretty good task or war card, and you know, 60 cards, that's not bad. Okay, especially for you, the war players. Now we got 10 Wonka tickets and some beach. So the same thing applies as the mountain. If you're not going to use it, sell it. If you are going to use it, don't bank in on it until you're ready. And then we've got this building here with the purple flag. Okay, anytime you see a building with a purple flag on it, it'll say create city events. What this means is it does a parade, okay? So there's a lot of buildings that you will have this on. The mysterious scrapyard, which I always call the graveyard. I don't know why. I have really weird names for buildings, as Lo pointed out so kindly in my comments section the other day when I called the Stonehenge the graveyard. Okay? Yes, I did. I don't care. I'm calling it the graveyard. That's what I've always called it, and it looks like a graveyard. So screw you. All right. So this here is something, if you guys look on my Season 12 leaked pass, it's, you know, I showed the parade in that video, so you may want to check that out. You can zoom in on, you know, the video, maybe if you take a screenshot or whatever, but I pretty much, I show you guys the gist of all of the buildings, and I actually place them out on the map in this video that I posted a while back, so if you haven't seen it yet, be sure to check it out. It'll be a lot more detailed and informative than this particular video is. Now, here we've got another tower piece, some more regional coins. This here is the gate, so that's nice. They at least gave us one gate. Now we've got some more random common cards, some Neo-Simoleons, some more temp storage and keys. You know what to do with those. We pretty much discussed all this stuff. Okay, here we go. This building here, 70% pop boost. This one is actually quite large, and to be honest, it really doesn't look anything like it does here on your map. It actually looks cooler on the map. So again, be sure to check out that other video that I have posted, because you'll actually be able to see what this building looks like. It looks a lot better than what it looks like here. Okay, this here is the final building, and it's nothing super spectacular, but it's not too bad. At least they have a high pop boost, I guess. But again, nothing super fancy, okay? The 50 platinum keys is excellent. The 13 golden tokens, and then of course your final 1400 cash. So all of this stuff is pretty much the usual. And yeah, I mean, everybody should have been pretty well aware of what was going on if you saw the season 12 leaked video immediately following the season 11 pass. So, um, if you're wanting to, like I said, look up the more detailed version, just click the most important videos playlist and you'll see it there at the bottom. I'm going to put a new thumbnail for both videos so that you guys can find them easily. And if you guys are ever wondering where certain videos are, always check the playlist. Try to type in keywords of whatever you think it's about. I try to label my videos about whatever topic it is, but I usually started off with SimCity Buildit, and then I'll say like Contest of Mayors tips and tricks, or old Contest of Mayors building, specialization this, or Contest of Mayors 8 stages of calm. So I try to put everything in their own category. I try to put all the calm videos in the calm folder. So make sure that you check the playlists. And I did go through a lot of the videos, and I put some of the most important ones in a folder that says most important videos. Okay? Now, let's see here. What else? Oh, we were going to double check and see if they released anything new, which I don't think they have. Just want to double check. We do have Valentine's Day coming up, so it'll be interesting to see what they put out, if anything, for us there. That looks like they have not updated the... Where the hell is the... Looks like they haven't updated the walls here. So maybe they'll do it when the season 12 actually starts, I'm assuming, maybe? I don't know. Okay, so as of right now, it looks like we don't have anything new in our menus. So maybe when comm starts, they'll do a side pass or something. It'll be interesting to see what they do this time. So for those of you who are considering restarting, you really, really should. I have so many people coming forward saying, you know, I'm so happy I restarted. It's not just about the storage. It's about the opportunity, okay? You're going to be able to win the contest every single week, and you don't have to spend a ton of money. So don't go broke on this game. There's ways to play where you don't have to go broke and you can bank in. And you can always go back to your old city. You just have to save it and then crawl back in that dark hole. Okay, so that pretty much wraps this up for the Season 12 pass. And we are open for people to join in for 1 more hour. So if you want in before war starts, you better get in within the next hour. Otherwise, war's starting and you're out. Okay, make sure you watch the group rules video. We have a recruit video that went up this morning, and I do currently have a space open for comm training.